Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very collective haul. I want to say there's a few different purchases here and they finally all arrived. We'll get to certain stories as they come, but Sephora VIB, we've got a haul from Sol de Janeiro, Aveda, Skims, I think that's everything. Oh, Moroccan oil. So, and yeah, I've got candles, I've got like obviously beauty, body care, skincare, all this stuff that I want to come with you. And there's Miss Willow just sort of sleeping over, trying to pretend that I'm not here, probably as a cat does. So let's just get on with it. So first of all, I ordered from Skims, which is Kim Kardashian's like loungewear line. Now what I really wanted to get, first of all, A, is very expensive. And second of all, I was like, whew, they're always out of order. They're out of stock, sorry. What I really want is like the long black robe and then the black fuzzy pants and the little tank top that goes with it. Oh, that would be the best. But first of all, expensive. Second of all, always out of stock. But I decided to pick up a couple of things just to try it out. I bought the legging, like a thermal legging. It's all black and it's a thermal kind of pant. It's a lot looser, which is nice, looser than I thought. It's nice. I've only just tried it on to make sure it fits. It's good, but I'll let you know on longevity down the road. And I got two tank tops. Let me just tell you, I'm not this small. I got two tank tops. These are definitely short tank tops that just cover to your belly button. Thank goodness I'm short-waisted because I have nothing between my belly button and my boobs. So, and even then I don't even have very big boobs. So with that being said, these again, just sort of kind of they're belly tops, I guess it is, but just for kicking around the house, you know, for layering or what have you. That's what the whole plan was for these ones anyway. That's what that was about. So anyway, happy about that. Okay, so let's go into Sol de Janeiro. Now, during this pandemic, a lot of companies were, let's be honest, desperate for your purchases. So there was a lot of sales. And I want to say that during the pandemic, like the thick of things, because I did order this a few weeks ago now, Sol de Janeiro had 20% off. Also too, if you've never ordered from an actual company before, sometimes, especially if you can find stuff on Sephora, depending on where you are on Sephora's VIB tier, you might actually, as a first-time customer at a brand, get a better deal through the brand than through Sephora. Yes, you might not get the points, but I don't know, I like the dollars off myself. So I ordered from Sol de Janeiro for the first time. So I believe it was 20% off for a first-time customer. So this is not all of what I got from Sol de Janeiro. I'll show you the rest later because we got candles. That's right. Anyway, so first of all, they sent a sample of their perfume Sol Cheirosa 62. And it's this little sample size, and thank goodness I think it is a spray because you know how much I love the ones that just pull off. But anyway, from what I'm hearing though, a lot of people who have purchased or received Sol, most of the people who, let's be honest, those who have received the actual perfume from the company or from Sephora, they love it. They talk nonstop about it, but at the same time, I see it when they haul it, and then I see it again at their next monthly favorites, and then I don't see it at all. And in fact, there's one beauty guru I watch. It sits on the back of her shelf, and I swear it has not dipped. There is no dip in that little bottle that she's had for like 2 months now. So makes me kind of wonder. But what I did hear though is that the perfume's fairly expensive. But what I did hear, as I repeat myself over and again, the body fragrance mist is stronger. I'm being told, like, this is all, everything I'm going to show you is in the Boom Boom Cream scent, like the yellow, you know, Boom Boom Cream. So this is the body fragrance mist, but everyone's saying that this is actually much stronger and the longevity and the sillage for this is a lot longer. And this is like a quarter of the price of the perfume. And there's a large amount of this, and it smells divine. So that was the lid, and then there's nicely another cap. Oh, it smells just like the cream and everything else. And I know that they've just launched body scrub. Although, by the way, if I didn't tell you already, you should probably go get a drink. It's gonna be a long one, guys. So anyway, there's that. And then I thought, you know, it's summertime coming up. I'm not getting a pedicure. I never did anyway, but I decided to get the Sambra Foot Fetish Care. So is this one here. And in this, it says, in Portuguese and French and English, it's a non-slip foot fetish cream and includes a smoothing board for fast absorption. So it comes with the cream itself. Yay. It smells like the Boom Boom cream. And I know it's spelled bum bum, but it's actually boom boom, just so you know. And it's a surfboard. And this is like a file for your feet, you know, to get that yummy dead skin that we all love to talk about. Yum. We all have it, or most of us do anyway. Then of course, we've got the Boom Boom Brazilian Boom Boom cream, which is just so good. Again, I got this all for 20% off on their website. And you know, at the time I wasn't a VIB Rouge, so it was a better deal for me to get this at the site. Oh, it's so good. I have a couple things on the go in the shower right now, and when they're done, right in the heat of the summer is when I want to get into this. And I've been thinking about getting this since last summer. I'm like, no, I'll wait till the summer, you know, next year and see how it goes. And then of course I couldn't go without getting the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel. Hi, I'm back. Ugh. Anyway, this is fantastic. Yeah, smells just like everything else. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to lose your ears or something. All right, so let's go to Aveda. So I am more than halfway through my Moroccan oil shampoo and conditioner, which I love, and my salon that I go to, that's what they sell. I have, and I will continue to repurchase that. But something I used to have a long time ago was their Color Conserve from Aveda shampoo and conditioner. So I haven't tried this in a long time. Keeps hair color vibrant longer. And with redheads, I mean, I'm about to get my hair done. Like my natural color, which is like a sandy blonde, is coming through. And redheads, the red tends to go and fade quite quickly compared to a lot of other colors, like darker colors than that. I remember this being great shampoo, and of course it's Aveda, it smells great. And on that order, I have Hand Relief Moisturizing Cream, intensely moisturizes for soft, supple skin. So with what, obviously we're using so many we're washing hands so much. A big one of these, I don't even know what, the Shampure smell. Oh, that smells really good. That smells really good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, again, finishing what I'm working on and then giving that a try. And then I could have got a bigger size of this, but I'm like, oh, hold on, I got a foot lotion over there. I want to see what this is like first. This is the Foot Relief Moisturizing Cream. Intensely moisturizes, smooths, and soothes tired feet. And again, with Aveda, I want to say it was 15% off their website when I went on as a first-time customer. You just put in your email. I mean, you can do it for a little while. You can stop receiving their emails fairly quickly. It's up to you kind of thing. So that was great. Again, that's not all of the things from Aveda that I got, but we'll talk about that later. On to the Sephora. Oh, talk about a mess, you guys. I totally get with everything that is going on. It is first world problems. I get that. But my first order was placed April 21st. My order, I was tracking, and it took its time, and trust me, if you know who I am, and especially with Wax World, if you know who I am, you know I'm one of the most patient people when it comes to this stuff. I get it. I'm totally cool. April 21st ordered. It finally shipped mid-May, and it went, and I followed the shipment. Now, I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. I watched my package go all the way to Kamloops, British Columbia, and was delivered at door. I went, like, I'm double checking my address. I'm like, well, I put my address right. Like, I don't understand. Long story short, Sephora screwed up, so they had to send me, I had to wait for the order to come back again, but 2 of my items I couldn't get sold out. So anyway, long story short, then I placed another order on the 28th of April, and that order took forever as well to get here. So I'm finally coming to you guys with all of the stuff. So with that said, Sephora haul, let's talk with the samples. I just picked out some samples. I've got the Wander Beauty face makeup, Skylar Isle Beachy Dewy Fresh Eau de Toilette, or EDT. And then this is a Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacial Water Cream. These are the samples that I picked out. That's that. And then the points I used, I got Miss Dior, a little mini of Miss Dior perfume. I've heard lots about it, and it's pretty cute, right? Like, it's super cute. So whatever goes first, I don't know, but I will have a fragrance collection video to show you guys. That of course will be now in it because it finally showed up, so now I can do that video. I've been wanting to do that for so long. Then I decided to use some points for the Shiseido Ginza Tokyo. Sorry, it has 4 different things on it. This package right here. So I'm really into skincare. Obviously, I'm gonna be 42 in a couple short months here. We've got a moisturizer, a hydrator, like 2 hydrating things. Oh yeah, without going to great detail, we've got a full day and evening's worth of skincare right here. So Shiseido is a very expensive brand, as you will see. All right, let's get on to the bulk of my order from Sephora. From Shiseido, I did get the facial cotton pads, but I mentioned in a video that I did, you can actually get these exact cotton pads at Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada. As long as you're in Canada, you can get them. They're the same price in Canadian at Shoppers Drug Mart as they are at Sephora. Now, they have sales. You can get points, like really good points. You can like earn your points really quickly with Shoppers Drug Mart. So that would be a good way. I did get some, of course. They're very nice, so for toners and whatnot. So got some of those. Also, yes, so where do I start? Okay. I decided, everyone's been talking about Jouer's Blush Bouquet. It's a duo of blush. And for a long, long time, I've never tried anything Jouer. First of all, the packaging, and again, I know I'm not normally a packaging person, but holy moly. And the mirror inside there, and this is the blush. These are the blushes. And I'm not wearing it today, but what I have done with this one is I've kind of mixed the two. I really like the look of the two of them mixed together on my cheeks. But I got that. So my Sephora, I got 15% off of my order. And then because Sephora screwed up so badly, like massively, I very calmly called and waited, like I got hung up on. Well, I think it was by accident because we were very calm. Like I wasn't angry. Talk to the person who's talking to you. If they can't help you and you don't feel like you were getting the service, like, you know, you don't have to be mean. But I did ask to speak with the supervisor, and I was able to receive a credit for 15% off my next purchase, period, point blank, for my next purchase from Sephora. So because I couldn't get these items, some of the items I had originally purchased, and then once they fixed the problem, those items I couldn't get anymore. So I said, you know, that would make me feel happy. Like that would make me feel really good if you could do that. And they did. But again, it's like anything, like it's just being nice. They don't know me from Joe. Like really, they don't. Okay. So I know in a video not long ago I said about cleansers, like sort of expensive, you wash them off your face. I did want to try this because I've heard a lot of great things, and I do like a lot of Kate Somerville products. This is Exfoliate Cleanser Daily Foaming Wash. So this is what I got to try. Of course, I don't use exclusive, like I have a face wash in my shower as well as on the counter for when I'm not in the shower washing my face. So I wanted to try this to see. I think Drunk Elephant is far overpriced for what you get, like ounce-wise versus, you know, everything else, but that's my own opinion. But I do understand that a lot of people get along with Drunk Elephant quite well. Okay, so something that has been saving my hair, and I know I showed you guys this little sample size that I had for a while, made it on favorites, and there's a reason. I don't think I'm gonna live without this stuff because this is so good. And being that I haven't had a haircut in 3.5 months, and my hair is like, I'm trying to get it ready for the wedding, you know, that kind of thing. This is Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. It repairs and strengthens all hair types. So what you're supposed to do is dampen your hair, and then you put this in, and I'm telling you, as a person with fine, baby fine hair, it does work this way. And don't think that because you have fine hair that this is not gonna do well for you, it's gonna weigh your hair down. No, because what you do is you wet your hair before you go in for the shower, before you do all that stuff. Wet your hair, and then you put this, quite a bit of it, in from all the way from up here, all the way to the bottom, which is like the opposite. I normally with stuff like deep conditioners I want to do from here down. This is from the roots to the ends. And then I just put a clip in my hair and I walk around the house. And at one point I waited 2 hours. They say about 20 minutes or longer. It's not going to do any damage. At least it didn't for 2 hours with me. I'm like, the longer the better. And then you go in and have a shower. You rinse this off. You do your shampoo, your conditioner, everything else that you do in the shower. And this is so good. Man, visibly and physically feels better. It's less dry for me at the ends because I desperately need a cut. But it's so good. I can actually see like the bondage, that's what it is. It bonds your hair together. It's really, really good. So there's that. Where do we go? Oh my gosh, I have so much awesome stuff to share with you guys. Okay, another skincare item, which is a repurchase, because I did purchase this a long time ago. It's one of the most viewed videos on my channel, actually, is this brand. When I did I got a box set similar to that Shiseido when I showed you that 500 point perk. The same thing with the Amore Pacific. Anyway, Amore Pacific Treatment Enzyme Peel Cleansing Powder. So this is just, I've had it before. It's just a powder that you would put a very small amount in your hand, palm of your hand, dampen your face, put a little bit of this in the palm of your hand, and add just the smallest amount of water to the palm of your hand where the little powder is, and it foams and cleanses, and it's a gentle exfoliator. So I am so happy to have that. I think there's a lot of things from this company that I really did like. The smell, oh hello Miss Willow. The smell is definitely unique. I almost compare it to some of the products smell like mushrooms. Because of the, mushroom enzymes, whatever they use. Hey Willow! Willow! Hey Nelson, can you grab Willow for me? Yeah. Okay, she's decided to go outside. Thank you. Thanks Nelson! No problem. Alright, so up next we've got, okay, so this is what I'm pretty excited about because this was limited edition. This is the Tatcha, the water cream. This is the best bang for your buck price-wise. Plus, I got my 15% off. This is the packaging, and I mean, come on, so cool. It's quite nice. I'm looking forward to it. Now, I have combination to oily skin myself. I'll, again, be 42 shortly. But I really wanted to try some skincare. Again, get ready for the wedding. This was a larger size. This was a 2.5 fluid ounce. And I believe the size down from this, they no longer sell this size or this packaging anymore. I believe that the size down from this, which is maybe a 2 fluid ounces, was only $20 cheaper. So that's why it's your better bang for your buck. So Tatcha water cream in the fancy packaging. And while we're on to skincare, yeah, I did it. SK2, this is the facial treatment essence. It's expensive, you guys, but it works. I had a small sample, which again, you would have seen on my favorites. Again, they're not my favorites just because I like to show you and tell you they're my favorites. They're my favorites because I love them. I was willing to buy a size. First of all, this is glass. This is a facial treatment I've talked about before. I had a small little size that I got in that pack. 2.5 fluid ounces. The bigger size in this is $380 Canadian. I can't. That's not what I paid for this. But anyway, I've kept that smaller travel size now that it's empty, and I will use it if we ever travel again, to put some of this into the smaller one, because it's a plastic container, which is much better for traveling. Anyway, this is what I use as a toner in the evening. So I put this on in the evening on my skin. So I just sort of pat it and shake a little bit in my hand and pat it all over my face. So you cleanse your face, you tone or essence your face, and then I use a serum and then moisturizer and then eye cream. I know. Speaking of eye cream. I have Magic Eye Rescue eye cream from Charlotte Tilbury. I hardly own anything from her. 2 lipsticks, a lip liner, I think, and that's it. So I'm looking forward to trying this. I've been waiting. I'm trying to get through some of the eye creams I have on the go. I normally try to use a different night and a daytime eye cream. So when one of those is done, I'd probably want to use this at night, because from what I hear, it's a pretty hefty eye cream. So it's Magic Eye Rescue eye cream to turn back the clock. okay, because I hope it's forever and a day long, because I had a lot of time to turn back. Okay, so when it comes to makeup, I did pick up this Kevin Aquan eyelash curler. I've had my Tarte eyelash curler now for longer than I should. They all come with a they always have a little rubber thing here, and they always come with a little replacement. It looks like maybe Willow's back here. Oh. Anyway, so I've had that one for like 2.5, 3 years. So I'm like, okay, with the sale, I got another one. So, I am a powder girl, but I have been doing a lot of research and watching a lot of YouTube videos with women who are around my age. And there's one, Stephanie Marie, and I can't remember her, Stephanie Marie something, like there's a number at the end of it. I've been following her channel for quite some time, and we're almost the same age. I think she's just a couple years older than me, and I think we're almost dead on the same color. Maybe she might be a little darker, but have watched a lot of her skincare and all of her like foundation favorites, powder favorites, because she's oily as well. But she swears by this, and it's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. So I'm gonna give this a try. I got my color in 2N, so I'm a neutral girl apparently. So that is that. I don't know. Upside down. Write that up. Anyway, I'm excited to use that. And with that, I bought a beauty blender. I've never owned one. I've never used a beauty sponge in my life. So anyway, got one of those. And Laura Mercier's translucent loose setting powder. Now this I've had before in samples and things like that, and because I never really used face makeup, like other than powder itself, I never really paid much attention to it. So I got the translucent color, so I'm hoping that will go really well with the other stuff. Hello, Willow. I can just hear her wandering around. She's probably like, I have this table set up. I'm like, I only have about this much space between the bed and the table. Okay, and then we got here Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in Pear. I've wanted to try this for quite some time. I love lip balm. My lips are always dry, so I haven't tried it yet. And again, I'm really finicky when it comes to just finishing what I've already got open before I open something else. So this will probably be the next thing I open to try. But I do enjoy the fact that I don't have to stick my finger in the pot. I have the lip sleeping mask from the same company for at nighttime, and it's fine. It's at night. I've just washed my face and washed my hands, but during the day, I like this little squeezy tube, and I love the smell of pear. So Susan Fitzpatrick, if you're watching. Anyway, for Sephora, anyway, we're nearing the end, but not quite. I have a fairly good something to show you here at the very end. Fragrance. Now, I feel that 2020 for me is like the fragrance year. So I tried this company. I bought a small, like one of these sizes of their Vanilla Cocoa, which is like kind of coconut vanilla, when I drove cross country with Nelson to get here. So it was like the thing that I would refresh and put on through the day and the evening if we did go out for dinner almost every night because we were in hotels. Really fell in love with it because I found it to be really strong. Now, what I will tell you is I picked up from the same company. So it is Comptoir Sud Pacifique Paris in Vanilla Banana. So everything is vanilla. It's sort of like La Vanilla. You remember that company? It used to be so popular in Sephora, and now you can't see it anywhere. So it's kind of like that. So Vanilla Banana, Vanilla Blackberry, and Vanilla Apricot. I know that of these three, I think probably the most popular for most of you guys who probably already own it or have tried them on store is Vanilla Apricot. There's Willow. Hello, Willow. And then, but what I want to say here is that my Vanilla Cocoa, and I think it's the coconut in it. I find anything mixed with coconut, the coconut really stays longer. It's a longer lasting fragrance. I have tried these because I've had these in my collection now for a few weeks, waiting for other things to show up for this haul video. I will say the lasting power is not good. I love the stuff, so knowing that it wouldn't be something I would wear if I'm going away or to work or whatever, I'm gone all day. Thing is that the vanilla by far on all these three lasts but it's the apricot, blackberry, banana, you know, the blender in it that seems to dissipate. But where I don't find that to be the truth, like that I don't find to be the same, is with the vanilla cocoa, which you'll see my fragrance collection. So I'll probably be talking about this again, but I am glad I picked these up. These are just little small, I'll just show you one. This is the banana one. They're just, oh, that's the cocoa. I put the cocoa, the vanilla, whatever. It's all going in the collection afterwards. I'll get the apricot. So the apricot one, you can see I've used quite a bit because they're full, but I use quite a bit. And it smells so good. Like if you love a sweet vanilla, and the apricot is so, so good. I just don't feel like the apricot lasts, or the blackberry, or the banana. And I love a good banana scent. And banana. I actually just made a banana loaf today. ×2. One with and one without chocolate chips. All right, and then last, before we go to the last pièce de résistance, we will talk about Huda Beauty, and her sister has the Kayali, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This is the Vanilla 28, and the Vanilla 28, the 28, any of their fragrances with a number means that's how many formulas it took them to get to whatever this is. So it took them 28 times to get to this particular formula. So this is the Eau de Parfum. It reads Vanilla Orchid, Tonka Absolute, Brown Sugar, Amber Woods, and Musk. If you love vanilla, like, no, seriously, if you love vanilla, you will love this. It's so good. Oh, and so much stronger. I would say the lasting power, compared to the 3 I just showed you, the lasting power for this one's probably 10 hours. Yeah. And again, I've had this for a while. Again, I've been waiting to do this haul, waiting for other things to come in. And you can see I've used a bit. That's, you know, I've used it a few times. Really, really nice. And I'm curious about only a couple of the other ones. But very cool. I think on their website, you can actually purchase a sampler of all the different perfumes that they do have in their line. So that might be really good if you're not sure. I think a lot of them are vanilla, like absolute based, and then they go, some are more floral and some are more musky, that kind of thing. All right, on to the last and final things to share with you. They're candles. I bought candles, guys. I don't hate candles. I did that video a while ago. I don't hate them. People think I do, or at least they thought I did, because I stopped buying them. I stopped buying them because, from Bath & Body Works generally, because they just weren't filling me with joy. In fact, I had to chop them up. I felt better chopping them up and melting them. I got my better bang for my buck for that as well. But I'm kind of looking for a niche fragrance. Like, I'm looking for a niche candle from a company, fragrance, what have you. So what I did is, it's kind of funny. These are all brands that have shampoo and conditioner that I have candles for right now. So first off, I'll tell you, Moroccan Oil. Moroccan Oil does shampoo and conditioner. I've told you about that before, so that's their company right there. This is a soy can. This is a 7-ounce, 200-gram candle in the scent, like their shampoo and conditioner. Oh, of course, it'll get lip gloss on it. It smells really good, but what I will say is on cold, it's not as strong. Like, I know what my hair smells like. Now, mind you, it's wet in the shower and things like that. But I know what my hair smells like with the shampoo and conditioner. I hope it comes out a little bit more. But it's a single wick. But look at this jar. That is how thick this jar is from the top to bottom. This can be a really, really nicely reused jar down the road. But I'm really hoping that this scent will emanate like a living room or something. May have to test. Well, we're going to be testing all of these out eventually, right? So I'm really happy to have be trying that and coming back to you guys with my thoughts. So that's that one. The next one is boom boom, guys. Okay, between the two the one I just showed you from Moroccan Oil and this one from Sol de Janeiro, if this one burns in the scent, and the scent is as strong as it is in this candle, I will need more. I'm just telling you now. I don't know what to say. Hold me back. But all right. So It's in the same scent, the Boom Boom cream that I just showed you from earlier. All of that. It's a single wick. Thinner. The other one from Moroccan Oil had a thicker jar. And let me just say, this on cold is a 10 out of 10 throw. Whereas a Moroccan Oil on cold, that candle, is more like a 6. Like, it's pretty subdued. So I'm kind of hoping the Moroccan Oil will come out a little, or I'm going to have to burn it in a small area. But guys, I know on Sephora it says limited edition, but if you go to the website, again, as I mentioned earlier in this video, they had a sale. I got this on sale on a better discount at the time than I could have got at Sephora during my Sephora VIB sale. And the last 2 candles are from Aveda. You guys, Aveda does candles. I had no idea. So in 2 scents I love. This one is Rosemary Mint. And this one is Shampure. And for those of you guys who are waxies, who follow my wax channel, I follow yours likely, your Instagram. We all know vendors love Rosemary Mint. And they also love Shampure. And let me tell you. So this is really nice. They each come out like that. They each have little styrofoam. They each have a little plastic lid. Oh my gosh, this is the Rosemary Mint. You know what? And I kind of like it. Has the scent name on the bottom, on the base. Invigorating pure fume aroma. So it gives instructions on the bottom. But I kind of like how there's no writing on here. It's very classy. Very spa-like. So I think they did a really good job with that. So I'm really curious. And on cold, that Rosemary Mint one, I'm going to say about an 8 on cold, just before I even dive into it. So let's just take a look at the Shampure. These are the things I was waiting actually to film. Everything that came in from Aveda just came in today. So the Shampure. Oh, and it says, give yourself a moment of calm. Breathe in our beloved Shampure aroma with 25 pure flower plant essentials. Here I am trying to tear into it. Okay. And again here, yep, Shampure on the bottom. It does feel a little loose, this one here, but it doesn't matter. When you melt it down, it'll just all the way out. Yeah, I'm going to say about, actually, this one's like a 9 out of 10. This one, again, I really like the fact that it's just a very clean line, clean design. So I'm not even saying that's it, because it's more than that's it. That's a lot of stuff. That's everything I had. But this is a very collective haul that was over all of April, all of May, and half of June almost, by the time you're seeing this. So I'm filming this on the 5th of June. So not the half. But the 5th of June was the last day something came in. So anyway, you guys, let me comment down below if you tried any of these things. Take a look at some of these places have like the candles and that. I want to find some that throw, that I love, that burn well. That's also very helpful. And to me, it's just worth the money because right now, Bath & Body Works has had candles. They haven't had a sale. I have so much in my back stock. And they come out with the same things. I think that Bath & Body Works had a bit of a moment during this pandemic, and I think that they're trying to I think they need to grow a little bit more in the sense of their that they're you know what, don't stink. You know what I mean? Like they have to look at other people, the competitors, niche products that people are probably more willing to pay a little bit for, as long as they're getting that quality. I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy from Bath & Body Works. I will. But I'm more than likely going to keep one candle if it's something I really love and then chop up the other one, which is kind of what I did before. Anyway, I'm rambling. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.